Hey guys, Shellibix here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1. When we last left off, we were on the bones of our ass, and I had to do some grinding for us to get some money to eat. And that I have done so. We are now all level 18, and we have just under 5k in the bank. We did have at one point around 30k, but I've been on a spending spree. Katie! I've bought a Cura, Diara, Nullblaze, Poisona, Nullfrost, and Vox. All because they're very useful. Diara is the upgraded version of Dire, so it does damage to undead. Nullblaze cuts fire damage in half. Vox cures silence. Nullfrost reduces ice damage by half. And Poisona cures poison. The level 4 magic is a bit of a cop-out for the White Mage because none of it's particularly useful, apart from Nullfrost. Poisona kind of it is, but the amount of times you get poisoned in this game, it would just be a hell of a lot cheaper to stock up on antidotes. I mean, they're like 50 gil each. But for the sake of completion, I got them anyway. Now, over on Grape, I got him Fiara, Thundara, and Hold, which paralyzes one foe. Confuse, which causes foes to turn on each other. Blizzara, which deals ice damage. And Haste, which is awesome because it doubles allies' number of attacks. So we can do a lot more damage, which is very useful for boss fights. I also equipped Shelly with an Iron Shield for more defense, and I gave a Copper Armlet to Grape for more defense. Now I would give one to my White Mage, but in the next dungeon we're going to, we can get one fairly easily. Now, also, you will notice that I've transitioned Lazier to fully naked mode. That's because he's reached a level where, as you can see, any armor just weakens him. So there's no point in giving him any. It's such a peaceful place, this Elfheim. You see all these elves walking around. That elf looks very familiar. I wonder if it has anything to do with that sleeping royalty in the castle. Am I seeing some Legend of Zelda references? Surely not. Here lies Link. Okay, let's continue on. One thing I forgot to point out. To get the message speed the quickest in this game, you actually need to set it to 1. I didn't read at the bottom. Lower numbers for faster display. Why? I don't know. Surely higher to go more quickly is more intuitive, but that's just me. Okay, let's head on and do some more questing. To move on with the game, we need to wake up the sleeping prince. However, to do that, we need to get the help of the king. But before we do that, we need to go and get the king's crown. Now the king is over at the western fortress. We could go there, but he will literally just tell us to go and find his crown. So we need to go to the Marsh cave and retrieve his crown. Now there's a reason why the crown is lost in the Marsh cave. I just don't have that reason, but I'm sure there is a good reason. Anyway, let's head over. We need to go straight west. Luckily, we now carve through enemies like butter. Although, I think enemies are actually stronger in Packs of wolves literally are the worst in this game, because they just take so long to kill. Okay, we need to go north. I do ask myself whether it's worthwhile me showing the world map due to the sheer amounts of fights I get into. Luckily in dungeons the encounter rates seem to be smaller. Okay, we go down here. If you go north up there, you get straight to the fortress where the king is, but we'll just save some time and go straight to the Marsh cave, which is that little hole in the ground. Pretty easy, huh? Right, let's go north first. Usually we go south if you want to get in here as quickly as possible and out as quickly as possible, but I want to get some treasure. So let's go over yonder. This will take us to a staircase. Now the crown is just in a chest in this dungeon. There is a mini sort of boss fight, but it's not the hardest. You just got to be prepared. Okay, let's cast Dire on these guys. That should finish them. Dire is just a strengthened version of that. Easy. Okay, so in here we will have some rooms with some treasure. Sorry guys. If you see me clicking off, I'm just bringing up me maps. Now, on the third floor, be aware there are actually chests that we can't get into yet. We will need a special item that we can obtain later on to unlock them. Which I shall be doing because there is some decent stuff from what I remember. The only problem with using an Xbox 360 in the D-pad is that it's crap. Honestly, the movement on the D-pad of the Xbox 360 controller is horrific. I need to invest in one of those USB SNES controllers. That would be far more useful. Well, in fact, maybe one of the NES ones. In fact, I'll probably do that after this. Okay, we got slimes. There are different versions of slimes. There are green and blue. Blue are weak to attack, green are weak to magic. So attacking them doesn't do much. Hence we need grape. Or we can just run away! Like I accidentally did then. Okay, we go in here. Slimes! I'll quickly show you that we need to use some magic to bring them down. Evidence and proof. If we attack them, we would do little damage, literally 3 or 4 or something. And levels all around! We've got a high potion. Notice Grape didn't level. That's because he accidentally died when I was grinding. No worries, he shall soon catch up. Okay, and there's one more room down here. I think this room has just got a bit of gold in it. Or gil, sorry. Oh, this will be quite tough. Break out the Diara! Attack! Just use your nunchucks. I wonder when he'll be better using Chester's fists. That's why I like the monk. Although the warrior has more defense, he can do a hell of a lot more damage, can the monk. Which, as you all can imagine, is very useful. And my phone is making noise. Okay, let's equip that broadsword, shall we? Because that gives us a nice little damage boost. Which is awesome. And that's this small room cleared out. We can now head to the third floor and get us a crown. Although actually there is another second floor which does have a bit of loot on it. We're just going to go all the way down here. So yeah, as you can see, the fights in this dungeon are quite few. Okay. I honestly hate this D-pad. I don't know why I decided to use this controller. Maybe it's because it's the only controller I have. I've got PlayStation 3 controllers, but they literally can't get working on PC. And I don't want to use that horrible joy-to-pad stuff. I just want to plug it in and have it work. I suppose that's the one good thing about a 360 controller. Okay, we've got some more rooms down here. Let's go straight through here. The room right below us, I think, has a broadsword in it. Oh no, this one's empty. Huh. Go figure. Is this one empty as well? It is. Now, is the one down here empty? Let's have a look. Now, I swear with this dungeon, if you... Oh, the bad thing with these guys is they can paralyze. It sucks. I swear if you go to this floor first, you will find some loot in these chests. But if you go to the top one first, you won't find any down here. It'll be interesting to test that theory, because I remember on my last playthrough there being stuff here. But maybe because we literally get it from the top floor, it doesn't spawn down here. There's only one way to find out. With discovery. voyage of discovery for all to have. Nothing! Ah, well. Okay, let's head out to the next floor, where there is some more money. Literally, lots of money. Why there are loads of rooms down in this dungeon, or marsh cave, with chests stuffed full of gil? I don't know! That's Final Fantasy logic for you. Darn it, I need to heal. So magic does a bit of damage to the blue ones. It's not as bad as the green ones. Physical attacks actually do nothing to them. Okay, let's break out the cure. Because for this mini boss fight coming up, I think there's 4 enemies we have to fight, and they do literally pack quite a punch, so you need to be careful. Okay, let me just get my other map up. Oh! I've got to wonder how this affects my Fraps recording. Hopefully, not badly. Apologies. Okay. In the room directly below here, there will be a chest with a Phoenix Down. Phoenix Downs are really expensive and rare in this game, so any free ones we get, awesome. That room has nothing in it, as does the room to the right of it. Ooh, gargoyles. Okay, these guys aren't so bad. Okay, they're tough. Ow. Come on. But not that tough. So this room has nothing in it, but the room on the end here does. What do we got? Gil! Hooray! Let's just heal Grape up before I forget. The last thing I want to do is just run into this fight willy-nilly and have someone knocked down. Because until we get life, it's a bit of a pain. And then we just always have to hold one Phoenix down. Have one available for our mage. Okay, if we go in here, there's a chest with a copper armlet in it. Let's give that to Katie. I don't know how a copper armlet can replace clothes. I've always wondered that. But it just can. Oh, actually, sorry guys, we missed a room. I was getting ahead of myself. Just use a fire. I want these guys mowed away. Well, it's a bit wasteful now. But I guess the job done. Just wish they gave us some more experience. That would be useful. And a cottage. Cottages, awesome. Just like tents. Only better, I think. Okay, so this is the room where we've got the mini boss fight. Now, as soon as we step onto that little square there, we will, well, get into the boss fight. So I'm going to drop a save and do some healing. Let's just get everyone up to the max. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, there's only 2. I usually fight 4 here. Ah, yes. Now this thing is respawnable, so if you just keep stepping back in front of this chest, you will keep getting in a fight. So just don't open the chest once and then get the hell out. Okay, attack. You cast. Protect on Grape. And you nail them with Thundara, because they are weak to lightning. Asho. Oh, that wasn't so bad. But as you can see, they drop a ton of money. That's when you have to fight 4 of the suckers or more. It really hurts them. But anyway, we get the crown, which is glorious. We can't actually do anything with it. Okay. I think there's 2 more chests we can get here. Oh dear. Kill with Diara. And you kill with fire. Make it quick. Nice. Double nice. Triple nice. Excellent. How I can get back up from being paralysed and start jumping around celebrating, I don't know. But we get 385 gil. And that's literally all the chests of this dungeon. There are some more at the bottom of this cave, however we can't get them until later in the game. I can't remember why. I think there's a certain item we need to obtain in order to open them. But I shall hopefully explain that next time. So guys, when we next come back, we will deliver the crown to the king, and hopefully we can find some way of waking up the prince. See you then guys, have a good day.